It's your girl, Juliana, aka Life is Juliana, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome back to another video, you guys. Your girl is back with yet another one. If it is your first time here to my channel and you have not yet subscribed, feel free to subscribe and turn on the post notifications so that way you will always be the very first one to be notified every single time that I upload brand new contents. Of all of returning, go there on the don't know. Say, when a girl loving her to the max. Straight. Okay, my darling. So finally, I am doing my kitchen refresh that is so desperately needed. Okay, my kitchen desperate, bad. I needed to get that lemon theme up out of here in like forever. Okay, so this morning early, I wake up and execute the kitchen, meaning stripped it down to the ground, clean, disinfect, all of that stuff, mop, and all of that good stuff. The only thing that I am not going to be doing in here is changing the kitchen rugs, okay? Right now, simply because I'm going to have a lot of cooking going on in here in like the next week from now, okay? And so I wanted to keep those black and white rugs in here until after everything calmed down, because we're going to have guests in here and all that stuff. Lots and lots of people come from out of town, and I don't want my rugs to rugsified. Right, so I'm going to keep those black and white rugs in here until all of them excitement is long gone and over. So in here is nice and clean right now. All I have to do is do my curtain panels and decor out the entire kitchen for you guys, okay? And for me also. But anyway, you guys, I wanted to do a little something different with the curtain panels. What I don't know when we see already, I was up play around with my curtain panels. I want to do something to this curtain, to this window here. But whatever I do, I have to make sure that I don't take away from that natural sunlight that comes through this window. Because as a YouTuber, lighting is everything. And if I put anything too dark at the window, it's going to take away some of that natural light that comes in here. I'm not going to suffer with my contents, especially if I'm doing a kitchen cleanup and all them something there. Okay? So, let's get right into this video. I'm anxious to get this going. Husband is not home, but right now it is 2:43 and I feel like husband should be home at any minute. So let's go ahead and rush through this thing out. I'm going to walk you through everything over a voiceover and so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, we're going to add some new pieces in here, cheap and affordable, and on my extreme friendly budget from roses and different places. All right, so without further ado, let's get into today's video.
Know that I lie when I say that I'm fine, 'cause you know me like that. You know me better than anyone I know. And you know I need space, a little time for myself when I'm stressed and upset. You know me better. That's how I know this is forever. All the years, every single tear, all the regrets and promises, all the cups, breakups, bumps in the road, we burn until we break. We keep crashing down, but baby we got up. Yeah, look at us now. After all these years, yours and mine. anyone you know. Yeah, I know exactly how you bottle things up inside, but you don't have to be stubborn, so goddamn proud. I know you better than anyone you know. Darling, we have been to hell and back. That's how I know this is forever. All these years, every single tear, all the regrets and promises, all the ups, breakups, bumps in the road, we bend until we break. We keep crashing down, but baby, we got up. Yeah, what got us now? After all these years, you're wasting mine. It's you and I. It's you and I. It's you and I.
All right, you guys. So I wanted to share with you how I created this particular curtain setup at the window in the kitchen. Now, for some of you guys, you're always asking me, Juliana, how do you create your curtains? I want to show this one to you also. All right. Now, it's very simple, very simple. Now, for this particular look, I'm using 3 curtain panels. Now, as you can see, I have 2 white sheer curtain panels and I have 1 in gold. Now, you could do as many curtain panels as you want, but just remember that if you have dark curtain panels at your window, it's going to take away the lighting. Some of you don't really care about the lighting, but for me, I care about the lighting. So I'm using sheer white curtain panel also with a touch of gold because I am incorporating gold into my kitchen today. Now, what I did with the curtain panel, all right, you want to put, well, I put the white on, then I put the gold on, then I put the white on. So the gold was sitting in the middle. And then on the opposite side, you want to do the same thing. The same way you placed the curtain panel before, white, gold, white, gold. Then the opposite side, you put white, gold, white, gold. All right. Now, we're going to get right back into the curtain panel, but I wanted to go ahead and put this canvas up first. That way I don't bother the curtain panels once I put it up there. Now, this canvas is from Ross. I bought a long time ago, and I decided to put it back in because it's perfect for the fall colors, right? All right, so now let's talk about our curtain panels once again. Look carefully as you could see what I did here. Now, the length of my curtain panels is 84 in length. Now, you don't have to go 84. You could go shorter, all right? Or you could go longer, depending on your curtain, depending on your window that you're working with. But because this is my kitchen window, I needed to have a short look. Now, I could have gone shorter, but no, I didn't want shorter. I wanted the 84 in length, okay? Because I'm going to be using some drawbacks here. As you can see, what I did, I crisscrossed and then used the drawbacks to tie the curtain together. Now, the drawbacks that I use is an Amazon find, very, very affordable. It was a set of 4, and I did use the gold here, all right, and it has like a little crystal ball on there. Very affordable, 4 in a pack for, like I say, $10 at the most, right? So all I did here was just kind of gathered 3 of them, because remember, now your curtain panel that you put up was 3. Now it's mimicking like you have 6 panels at the window when you really have 3, right? And then you could see how I kind of crossed the middle. So the middle curtain panel is white, and now it's crossed over to attach to the opposite side of the curtain, if that makes sense, right? So basically, you just want to, however curtain panels you decide to use, you want to most of the time make sure that you have an even number.
too short to go through it alone. When I met you, you left an open door. I keep checking in to see if you're still home. Wanna be your light, wanna be your home. Ooh, are you home?
All right, so to decor the space, I did go in with a little greenery at the kitchen window. That is from Roses, and I'm also gonna add this back to my kitchen. I always have that in my kitchen, you guys. That was made by me a while back, and I'm also adding these small canvases. It comes in a set of 3. This is from Shoppers World. They were $3. $3 for a set of 3, and so I'm gonna put 2 of them here because the other 2 has lemons on it, so that we don't need, right? But this more gives the color of fall, so I decided to go ahead and just add these 2 to it, and it's absolutely beautiful. I really love them. And then over here, I'm adding this beautiful pumpkin, a set of 3 that I purchased recently in Roses. Absolutely love them. And I'm also going to add this to it. Also a little bit more greenery. That is from Roses. Also with these 2 ginger jar, that is also from Roses. I did have them in the kitchen before, and I decided to just bring it back in. I really love them. And then we're going in with this little owl thing here. Y'all, we're adding a lot of green into the space. All right, lots of green. And I did show you guys these little owl set that I found in Roses the other day. Howl everything. It's so pretty. As you can see, look at that. That is so gorgeous. OMG, I am loving that. That's so nice. Now this tray is from Dee Dee's Discount Store. Absolutely love it. I use it as an organizer, you guys. So I'm basically adding my cutleries here, my knife and stuff, and then I'm just going to add some season, some spice right there, and I'm going to add this little set right here, vinegar and oil that I purchased in Burlington. All right, so that space is done. Now we're doing the coffee station. So this tray is from Burlington, and my coffee maker, that is from Walmart. Very affordable. All right, and so I'm just going to keep it very simple here. I'm adding some sugar to my space right here, and then I'm adding another owl, which is from Roses. I really love that. That is $4.99. I did purchase 2 of them, and then to give it a little finished look, I decided to add a little gold on this side just to tie everything in. All right, and that looks really simple and still looking elegant also. On my stovetop, I did go back and add my kettle on, and then this little bowl I absolutely love. This was thrifted the other day. Perfect for fall and Thanksgiving. I'm just going to add some artificial grapes in there just to pull all the colors of fall in, and I absolutely love it. Gorgeous, really, really gorgeous. And I did add some artificial strawberries on top, like so, and that is it for right there. All right, over here I'm just gonna put my cutting boards, because I always tell you guys that I always keep my cutting boards right in the kitchen. I have 2 cutting boards, so we're gonna put the cutting boards here, but I like to decorate the space also. Okay, so I'm going in with this plate mat. All right, so I'm just going to put it right here on top of the cutting board. Makes it very easy for me when I just want to just wash a couple of cups or whatever by hand and just let them dry right there before I put them away. And then this beautiful tray is from Roses. Love it, love it, love it, love it. I'm just going to add some fruits in there. to give it the color again of a fall. So we're just going to add some artificial fruits to that. And these artificial fruits were thrifted, you guys. I've had them in so long, but I think I did thrift them in I know it wasn't Goodwill. It was one of those other ones, thrift store. But anyway, they were thrifted, okay? All right, so now let's do this space for right now. All right, so this tray is a recent purchase. This one was from Burlington. The candle stand that was thrifted, I have two of them. This is a smaller one that I decided to use here. The candle is from Ross. It's a scented candle, and this right here is also from Ross, you guys. I'm just going to go ahead and add that there, and had a little floral to it, which is from Roses. And I did add the salt and pepper shaker to it. And I also did add a toothpick holder, and they're all from Roses. And I did show you guys those in a recent haul that I did. All right, so I absolutely love them. Very cheap and affordable, and on an extreme friendly budget, you guys. OMG, I'm loving this. All right, so as you can see, my owl is coming out. Okay, I'm going to use that to put my sponge in, and you know, my scour pads or whatever. And these are also from Roses. OMG, I ended up with 3, but it's okay. I did add soap in all 3 of them. All right, so 3 the merrier. All right, looks really good right there. And then over here, I'm going to display my cookbook. I have many cookbooks. So I'm going to put this one here because the color on it is giving fall for this one. And I'm going to put my pumpkin to tie everything in because, hey, it's pumpkin season. And this one was from Roses also, $4.99. All right, I did go back in and add some more artificial grapes to this. And then we're going to add this also to the stovetop. These are also from Roses. I think they were like $2.99 or $3.99 at the most. Over here, we're going to go in with our candle. And to give this space a nice little scent, the candle is from Burlington. Absolutely smells so good. And then we're going to add the kitchen towels in. Now, I'm using kitchen towels from different places. Ross and Roses, and where else? I think that's it, Burlington. We're just kind of playing around with different places, okay? Kitchen towels, but I absolutely love them. I know that I have some here from Ross and Roses for sure, okay? And that is it as far as that is concerned.
He smiles wide, 'cause he's the center of attention now, and he feels good about it. And she takes a bow, 'cause she's the center of attention now, and she feels good about it. But I'm avoiding nights every time that I'm out, 'cause it's scary being seen in daylight. Like if they're looking close, then maybe they might see right through me, see right through me. And I don't know why I just can't have it, what everybody seem to take for granted. Wondering if I'm from another planet, somewhere far away. I might as well be on the moon, probably be as confused as any other afternoon, freaking out here in my living room. I might as well be on the moon, never really get used to the things that everybody else do. I might as well be on the moon.
All right, look at these. Oh my goodness, these beautiful little canvases. I love them. Love them, love them, love them. Now, I did show you guys in the haul that I did the other day. These are from Roses. Absolutely nice. I'm thinking it was $4.99 or $3.99, somewhere around there. But either way, y'all, the thing is really cute, okay? And I figured it would just tie in on this space right here. I didn't want to leave this side sad, so I decided to put it over here, and it's really, really gorgeous. Okay, now I did go home shopping, you guys, as well. Yes, I do have some new finds, but I did go home shopping as well. So on the top of my refrigerator, I'm going to just go ahead and add some things. Like I said, I did go home shopping, so we're adding the pineapple back on the top of the refrigerator. I did have it on my stovetop before, so I just give it a nice clean down and just put it on top of my refrigerator. And so is the white apple. All right, so we're keeping everything on top of the refrigerator white. I think later on I may go back and one of these days when I do a kitchen refresh or cleanup or whatever. We ain't doing no more refreshing here, okay? We're gonna do it like a kitchen cleanup. I probably had a little greenery over there, but for right now it's okay because I do have the fern right there above the microwave, so that is good. Now we're going to do the island. Yes, we are. Now I'm starting off with this tray that I've had in forever, and so I decided to pull this one out to the space today. All right, so I'm giving it a nice little clean. Of course, this tray was from, I think this tray was from Burlington, you guys. This tray was from Burlington. I've had it in a minute, but I think it was from Burlington is where I purchased this tray. Now the vase, on the other hand, this is from Ross. Okay, I have two of them. I will be using the other one in my breakfast nook very soon, so you'll see me doing that later on. Okay, these florals, these are from Roses as well. I decided to add this to it, and then these I love. Okay, these were purchased I think like 3 months ago from Amazon, and I've used some of them around the house. You'll see that in another video or so, but I decided to just go ahead and give the pop of gold to it because to complement the window treatment. Remember, I have the gold curtain panels there, so I have to have gold on the island also. And this is also from Burlington, you guys. As I told you guys before, all the vase on the first floor will be gold and white for fall. Okay, all right, so I decided to pull that in to let everything flow and blend out nicely. And I also decided to add some candles to it also. So this I felt like was the best thing to put into it because I wanted to have that kind of an elegant look here to give it a nice little pop, a nice little buzz. But I'm not going to add anything else to it. This is it. We're not adding anything else. It is gorgeous and I love this setting. Absolutely beautiful.
You never feel the way I feel. You don't know if my love is real. Baby, listen to me, here's the deal. When you're not here, I'm not the same. I'm needing a new chapter, babe. Been stuck here in a bed for days. I've been staring at the telephone, cause when you're gone, I miss your face. 8 o'clock, body talk. There's no need to bring it up.
Now and only now, I'm just going to go in and add the floor mats here, and I'm using the ones that I had there before. Like I said earlier, I will definitely be putting in some different ones when everything is over. Okay, when my event is done, we're going to be doing that because there's going to be way too much cooking in the kitchen in a few days from now. But I will show you guys the ones that I did purchase in another video.
Bring it right back to me, baby. I know my heart wants more. Give me the good this time, no cap, no lies. It's our encore. I never wanna give you up. I know we've been through way too much, but I'm confident we'll make it through. I'm here for you. You're not by yourself.
Finally, we are done with our decor. All I have to do right now, honey, is light up a candle and get a buzz and get a vibes up in this kitchen, okay? We are all done, you guys. And here is the finished look.
Staying at home, turn off the phone, I will listen to you. You lay in the sheets, you hold on to me like I'm already gone, and whisper your words like secrets written in an old moleskin. Look up above, the sunlight seems like it is gonna break in, and something ain't right. Yeah, something ain't right. Oh, something ain't right. Something ain't right. You straighten my shirt, wearing the skirt that my mother gave to you. I come up behind you and kiss on the side of your neck a few, and turn off the lights. The stars in the sky are turning so clear, and without the words, the feelings unheard can still be just as sincere. But something's not right. Something ain't right. Oh, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Walking the leaves under the trees without any shoes on, and holding my hand to spin you around, and I sing you a song, and taking a breath like taking yourself to the hospital. And I feel okay, almost the same, but I know I'm not healed, and something ain't right. Something ain't right. Oh, something ain't right. Something ain't right. Oh, something ain't right. Something ain't right.
Hey, my darling, so we have made it to yet the end of another home decor. And I do truly hope that you did enjoy this one as much as I, Juliana, enjoyed bringing it on to you. Now, as a friendly reminder though, you may have forgotten though to give the video a thumbs up. When you first came on in, please do not hesitate to do so on your way out. This is the way you support me, and this is how you support the channel, and this is how the channel actually grows, okay? Now, with that being said, always remember, for what good, take care of yourself. Bye, guys. Later.